All right. Well, here I am. Today's date is January the 16th, 2021. I want to say thank you so much for clicking on the link and watching this live. My name is Larry D. Reid, and I'm the host of Larry Reid Live. Comes on every Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right now, I'm on a bit of a vacation. And while I'm on that vacation, I'm catching up on a lot of things that the My Breakthrough Now Network, MBN Network, has going on as Race to Larry Live and some other things. So I'm catching up on work. But I did say I will pop up at certain times if things happen on my page and I want to discuss them. And tonight I made a post that got, everybody's cutting up under this post. And I shared a post of a young lady, Tweet's daughter, the R&B singer Tweet. She has a daughter, beautiful daughter. Her name is Shenice. And she always speaks out and speaks her mind about any and everything. And sometimes I agree, sometimes I do not. This was one of the posts that she put up that I found very interesting because it is barbershop talk amongst Black men. Of course, I have my own. I do my own shaving of my hair. I got a whole full of hair, but I like the shaving look on myself. So I don't go to barbershop anymore, but I used to. But I still am around groups of men, married, hardworking, single, straight, bi, I guess gay. I don't know what the classification is, but I know what to do because they share. And so I get to be around white, Asian, all different types of men. And I know our discussions. And we talk about, I'm going to tell y'all women something. Men, when you're not around, we're talking about money, we're talking about you, and we're talking about sex. Basically it. There are other things as like the work, job, getting ahead. But these are the three things we're going to talk about. We're talking about you. We're talking about money, and we're talking about sex. And when I say you, to my all of what you encompass. When I talk about money, all of what it takes to make money, get money, keep money, not having money. And sex, we're talking about sexuality and everything. So a lot of women do not know who we are. Y'all only know what we are to you. And likewise, we don't know y'all, really. We don't even really know each other. And here you guys out here trying to find your man. And you're doing it on the internet. You're going to clubs, you're going to functions, you're going to that church, and you're trying to find a man. Well, you only know what you know. And sometimes I hear you guys talk, and I be like, y'all ain't got a clue. You don't even know what's up. But Shenice, Tweet's daughter, the post that she made, I found it very interesting. I also found it to be true. But in the comment section, and this happened all the time, let me tell you why it happened. It happens because, I'm gonna say this because I'm Black. Black folk don't like to read. We don't. And that is a blanket statement, and it's not true for all of us. But your typical Black person, especially in the South, is not interested in reading nothing. We on the internet because of pictures and one-liners. We ain't about to read no whole paragraph. And if we read a paragraph, it got to go through our lens that is unread, unconscious, uneducated, has its own, the light passes through that lens, whatever way that it does. And, it becomes what it becomes online. And that's beautiful, and it's also ugly. And because my job is commentary and creating a conversation, I get to see all of it. And a lot of times it get put on me. I'm like, only thing I do on my page is amplify the conversation that is happening in our community. And y'all, I almost said, I can't say that word. I would like to have monetization on this video. can't halfway working a whole lot, so that made my money down. But anyway, a lot of y'all, I just don't even know. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I don't know what's going on in y'all head. It's just like that. There ain't nothing up there. You read stuff and you just go off to something else. Ain't nobody even said what the woman said. I'm gonna read y'all what she said. Those of you that are just coming in, we are discussing a post that I put up by Tweet's daughter, R.B. Singer Tweet, her daughter, Shenice. She made a statement, and I feel like the statement was coming from a Black woman who is forced to date online. I think she was speaking for a community or communities. I think she was speaking for Black women. I think she also was speaking probably for the gay community. I'm pretty sure she's the ally to the gay community. So that is what I saw and what she said, but I'm going to read it. And those of you that are coming in, you should become a part of my subscriber base and my subscriber community. There's so many empowering and educational things that are happening over there. We have some great things planned this year. So go to patreon.com. Somebody type that in there, just so they know, www.patreon.com/Larry Live, and go over there and sign up and become a part of conversations like this that we normally don't have out here, but I'm having it out here tonight. Okay, let me read for you her post, and maybe we can get her on to explain what she meant. Maybe we'll get her on in order to explain what she meant, although I think I know what she meant. And I'm actually going to read another post of another guy that has a podcast of a post he made tonight as well. So go ahead, everybody. I want you to hit like and hit share. Come on, everybody in on this conversation. I want everybody in on this conversation. Somebody said, my husband found me through Facebook, married almost 7 years. See, that is spectacular. Okay, so we're going to talk about this online dating thing. Black women particularly trying to find, peen online. Hopefully peen in love. All right, so let's go ahead and have this conversation. All right, this is what her post was. Her post says, I can tell what Nick is gay or on the fence or trade. Lord, we got so much defining to do. I might have to call T.S. Madison. And then I can also tell a nigga that the gays like, and he may be a possible. Okay, so let's take a moment and dissect what she said, because some of y'all read through this, and somebody said your face looks nice, Larry. Yeah, and I ain't got no. This is my second chemical peel, and it is working. Can you tell? I'm gonna tell you the lady that does it here in Atlanta. She'll come to you. But I'll tell you about that later. All right, so she said, I can tell what nigga is gay. So she can tell she has gaydar. She's professing she has gaydar. That's Gaydar, like radar, gaydar. Okay, or on the fence. This is somebody who I guess is thinking about becoming gay, which is very interesting within itself, because that does happen. And I know a lot of people. Okay, all of us paper Bible saved folk, I want you to take your Bible and set it over there, because this conversation that we have, we're gonna pick it up. We're gonna pick it back up by the end of the show or the broadcast. But right now, we're just having a people conversation, a real life conversation. And you got to know when to pick up your Bible, when to put it down. Although in your heart, you always got your biblications. But I need for you to take your Bible, move it away from your computer and your phone, because we just about to have a cover it up, lay something on top of it, because we're just going to have a regular conversation. So put your Bible over there, lay something on top of it while we're having this conversation. All right? All right, let me go. I'm going to get back to this. All right, I can tell what nigga is gay. So that's a gay person. Or on the fence. There are people that are deciding that they are going to go into the gay lifestyle, gay sex and gay lifestyle. That is happening. That is absolutely happening. Are y'all hearing that? That is happening. It may not make sense to your mind, but it's what's happening. Next thing she says, or trade. Now, I want to make sure I got this right now. Trade, because that's what T.S. Madison said I am. Tess Madison said I'm trade. Then sometimes she said I'm a blouse. She's on your show, you're like a blouse, a feminine top. That's what she said. So, but I think a trade. Let me look in the comment section. A trade. This is my definition. I'm not exactly right according to the community, probably. But my definition, when I think trade, I think about how you can just trade stuff out. So I think a trade is almost like a bi man, but a bisexual man. If I'm not mistaken, Lord, this is so much to remember. A bisexual man, it isn't just that he messed with men and messed with women, or like men or like women. I think he's bisex, even in the psychology of the word, which means that he will he can psychologically and sexually connect with the same or the opposite sex. But trade, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think it's the same as a bi man. I think trade is simply about sex. So he can have sex with a man or he can have sex with a woman. He can trade it out like that. So that's what, and normally trade is a regular nigga. I'm just a regular, I mean, a whole man. A whole man. But he asleep with a man. Lord, I hate when my strings come. Lord, I'm caught it just in time. Don't you know you got drawstring pants on, and you pull one, that other one's going back into the hole like that, with just a piece of it sticking out the hole, and you got to grab it just in time to pull that thing out, because then you got the 3-threaded thing. Okay, so this is what she said. She said, I can tell what nigga is gay or on the fence or trade, and then I can also tell a nigga that the gays like, and he may be a possible. Got that. Somebody said, can a trade flip-flop? I think so, because it's just about the sex. It's not whether you're top or bottom. It's just about the sex. Now, somebody might have to inbox me if I get any of this wrong. Hold on. Let's see what Kimberly's saying, but she's female, so I don't know how much you know. Trade is a gay man who women still find attractive, aka masculine. They used to call messy C-trade. Okay, so I don't know. I would need somebody in the gay community to tell me. And I seen Kimberly before. I think she with a whole nigga. I don't know. And now this is the key point I forgot. Thank you, JC Survive BC. Trade is also on the down low. That's a big difference between bisexual and trade. Trade is on the down low. His girl don't know. Well, this is make this interesting. This conversation about to get real interesting. Okay, every day 2,503 of you on all of you hit like and share. This about to be an interesting conversation. I don't want to get wind up. I need to go to bed. So this is what Shenice said. Shenice, she said this. She said she said she can tell all of these things all by who likes his picture. Let me repeat. I can tell what nigga is gay or on the fence or trade. And then I can also tell a nigga that the gays like, and he may be a possible. All by who likes his picture. What are we talking about? The dilemmas of black women dating online. The dilemmas of black women dating online. The dilemmas of black women dating online. Okay, somebody in the gay community is telling me, oh, this one on a Patreon telling me. Trade is on the DL and normally they mess with trannies. Okay, I know trannies is not the proper term. So they say transgender. But he's in the gay community, so he can say this. Also very masculine. Normally they are verse tops. Okay, now we getting this. That's real telling. I know what it is, but y'all, I know some of the church mothers that watch the show like, huh, baby? Baby, what you talking about? He on top of what? Oh, okay. But she said, listen to what Shenice said, because we talking about the dilemmas of black women dating online. Shenice said, oh, wait a minute, Yvette said she don't believe in online dating. Wait a minute, I got to say something about that. She said she can tell this all by who likes his pictures. Now, let me tell y'all this here. Let me finish reading her thing. If it's more niggas in the likes than girls, ladies, he's suspect. Gays don't bark up trees that are not in their community. Unless it's a homie or a random post about something innocent. Now, I know in the comment section, so many of the LGBT community, went off. It took it as though she was being homophobic and all this kind of stuff, because this is what I said along with her post. I said, y'all hear what Tweet Daughter said? This is wisdom that I felt like sharing, being that I have a lot of black women that follow the platform. I know a lot of you into online dating. I don't see nothing wrong with online dating, but you see, Yvette Williams says, I don't believe in online dating, so I'm good. So we're going to talk about that as well. This is also, look, and another gay person is hitting me up. There's like a family member where they, and I'm calling them gay because they identify as gay. And that's a whole nother thing. We got to start honoring. We're not saying, that's why I told you, put your Bible over there. We're not telling you the Bible said X, Y, Z. We're saying that we got to start honoring what people identify as. If they identify as gay, if they identify as woman, if they identify as man, we know they may be male or they may be a female. We're talking about anatomy or how what they was born as. We're not saying that has changed, but we are honoring that they identify as a woman or identify as a man or identify as bi or identify as gay or identify as straight. You have to honor how somebody identifies themselves. Please tell me how you can have a conversation or any kind of relationship with anybody that you offend their identity. That means how they show up in the world. You offend that, or you disregard it. I need all the Bible thumpers, all the preachers, all the church people, all the Christians, all the holy rollers to stop it. Ain't nobody asked you to change what you believe, and ain't nobody trying to challenge what the Bible say. We just want you to be a nice American citizen that can sit with people different than themselves. So respect how people show up. So, but anyway, someone that I know that is gay texted me and said that what she said is the truth. And this is a sober gay person, because in the comment section tonight, I think I saw members of the LGBT community that were offended, maybe because they're sore, because they've been done wrong by church people, by the black community, and they took offense. But if you listen to me now, you shouldn't have, because I didn't see that in what she was saying. He said, I would say these comments are teetering on gay bashing. The comments are teetering on gay bashing. I agree. That was definitely in the comment section. Absolutely. So I don't think what she said was wrong. And let me explain why. Because I've had this conversation, like I said at the top of this show. I know I have access or community with Black, Asian, Indian, white men who are married, who identify as straight, gay, bi, trans woman, and anything in between, and married men. So I know without a shadow of a doubt, at least for the world that I'm in and the people I know, that's an absolute true statement. And I need every Black woman and gay men that's looking for men online who likes a person picture. means everything. Can y'all type that in there? Now, there's some exceptions. I mean, I'm a public figure, so every community watch me and like me, and they'll watch my platform. But when I post a picture of myself, which I do every once in a while, and there's a promotion thing that's behind that. That's why most of the time y'all see me posting something, I'm in a label, Dolce & Gabbana, Fendi, Christian Louboutin, Louis Vuitton, something. But it's different. It's more personal. And if you look in somebody's lights when it comes to certain pictures, and if you're not a public figure, you can say this is the truth for all of their posts. Their community is going to like their picture. Let me say it one more time. Their community is going to like their picture, male or female. Let me break it down for y'all. It is the algorithm. Can y'all type in there? It is the algorithm. It is the algorithm. What Shenice said is the absolute truth. Black women online dating, gay men online dating, men online dating, because you got to inspect the women too. She's talking about a black woman dating black men online, looking online. But the reality is, this is for all of us. This is how you're going to get to know who a person. It is computerized. Let me say it one more time. It is computerized. I know that looked funny, but I cut myself today. It is computerized. What she said is the absolute truth. And it really can't be argued because it's science. It really cannot be argued because it is science. Are y'all listening to what I'm saying? I'm trying to help. That's what I try to do for the platform. I bring the conversation to the platform that's happening in the community. There are 2,735 of you on. I need everybody to hit the like. And I need for you to share. Because it is the algorithm. So all of you women, black women, listen to me, and everybody else in between and alongside of. Who, especially on IG, who likes the person that you are interested in picture is their community. It's the pages that they creep on, and it's the pages that are creeping on their page. It is the community that they move in. You're seeing who they're communicating with in the DM and in the inbox. It is the computer's language. It is an algorithm. This is not a lie. Shenice was telling the truth that was sitting in front of our faces that we were not paying attention to. It is the absolute truth. There is no, that's your opinion. There's no such thing. This is the absolute truth. And everybody needs to know. Let me tell you why you need to know in this sense, the dilemmas of black women dating online. Because we online. And I believe, Yvette, this is for you. I believe online dating is a gift from God. I'm going to say it again. I believe online dating is a gift from God. I'm going to say it one more time. I believe online dating is a gift from God. That's what I believe. Now, how you use or move digitally, that's according to who's sitting behind the computer. But the digital space is, I don't want to get too deep, but maybe I'm already at 8 o'clock a.m. in the morning for prayer. The digital space is the spiritual space. The digital world mimics the spirit world. The speed of it, the accessibility of it, the way that it technologically compounds information, dissect information in seconds. The digital world mimics the spirit world. So having a space or a place in digital world where you can meet, cross-pollinate, and get to know people, we mistake physical intimacy for mental, emotional, spiritual intimacy. Through the computer, you can create an intimacy that you would not create physically, not easily. It's not easy. Because let me tell you what you get in the digital space you don't get exclusively physically. In the digital space, this whole post that was made by Shenice, this is what you get. You get a peek into that person's community and how they move in their community. And a computer tells you so. No matter what's coming out their mouth, the computer tells you by the likes. You're getting to see who they're communicating with, whether they're doing it publicly or not. That's what's happening in the DM because it's computerized. But when you meet somebody exclusively, this is something I used to teach on 20 years ago when I was in the physical church, pastoring in the physical church. I said, you can't learn nobody to sit with them by yourself. Now you don't even, let me tell you, I'm about to blow your mind for real. Let me say this statement again, I'm gonna blow your mind. You cannot learn a person. You cannot learn a person spending exclusive time with them. You got to see them in their community, around their friends, and in different situations before you learn them. You're going to get tricked. You only fooling up with somebody exclusively. Now I'm about to really mess up your theology. You can't learn God by spending time with him alone. Now see, I know that's going to mess you up. You know how you start learning God? You learn God when you go through something, when you face something, and how he maneuvers, speak with you, lead you, talk to you through that thing. That's where you start learning them. That's when you start knowing the Lord. Now, see, I be trying to help. Okay, y'all not patrons. So patrons, they get me Sunday morning at 8 a.m. But y'all don't get me out here like this. But let me tell y'all this. The way that everything was prior to now, prior to COVID-19, is the old way. And it is the way that did not work that good. I know the songs were good when we were together. I've been listening to nothing but gospel for the last 2 days. Well, I did do a little hip hop. The last 2 days. And just reminiscing and just running tears. Listening to Duranus and hearing the power of God in the church. And, you know, I'm listening to old sermons and old videos online to sit and running tears. Remember when the power of God, will be moving in the church. And how God dealt with us back then. And knowing it's an era gone. I'm speaking as a collective. It's an era gone, and it's great. That will not work for now and where we're going. That is that. Same thing when it comes to your dating life. If you think you're going to walk up to someone and just meet them and then you end up getting married, that's not the way it's going to work for most of you, especially with COVID-19 because it's here forever. Vaccine every year, probably going to end up having to get in and wearing masks is probably something we have to do at a certain time every year in this country forever. If you watching me and you single, the reason why you single is because you have not embraced God's gift called online dating. You need to start dating people online. And use some of this wisdom that's coming out of the millennial generation. I think Shenice is a millennial. She said, check them likes, check them shares, check the interaction, because the computer, the algorithm is telling you who their community really is. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let me see if I can find Shenice up here. She probably don't want to get here with me. You know, y'all know I'm crazy. Okay, I just sent her the link. Let's see if she come on up here. If she come up here, we on. No, she's not lying. She was telling the absolute truth. Somebody said I need an offering today. Well, go ahead and let God use you. We'll go right now. Let him use you. Hallelujah. Larry, I told you to go to the corner and not go live. Well, I needed to discuss this. And I feel like that maybe someone that was listening to me as I was ranting and fussing a little bit is really going to get it. Somebody said, okay, this girl says, online dating is whack right now, Larry, especially for millennial women like myself. The pickings are slim. Well, that's because of our community. That's because, listen to the music that's in our world. Look at the entertainment. People ain't really got that much in their soul no more. If they're not meditative or praying and reading, at least those three things, and have a mentor and a coach, you ain't gonna hardly have no pick. This is what I say. And I'm telling you what I know. Now, I was married, sure enough married, for real married for 18 years. Dated 8 years prior to that. Dated her 8 years prior to that. I'm single for the first time in my life. For going on 4 years, I'm going on being single. The pickings are slim. And the more you push yourself to be your best manifestation of yourself, the more slim the pickings get. That's just, everybody's in that space and in that place. And for women, it's going to be serious. I mean, there is a scripture that sort of alludes, if you want to take it and use it the way it's been used in our community, it's going to be about 7 women to every man. And then you factor in diabetes, cancer, jail, that's less men. You factor in, people exploring their sexuality, that's even less men. So yeah, Sin Young Sean Cullen, whatever his name is, God bless you, is nice. I just can't say it. The pickings are slim, but not just for you, for all of us out here. For all of us out here. It's slim. Anybody else? Somebody said, nope, not sharing. Okay, well, then don't share then. Oh, no, some of y'all, I don't know, your mom and dad are just doing a terrible job on you. I don't care. I'm not giving up. Okay, Jeffrey Pierre St. Charles says that she is not, or he is not giving up. I don't know how you identify, but your name and then your picture, I don't know which one's what. Said that she's not giving up. You have okay, let's see what he's saying, okay? You have a supposed heterosexual man explaining homosexual behavior. Solomon J. Oh, you were one of them, the mad, I'm thinking you're LBGT community. I'm thinking you are. If not, just tell me. I don't understand why you were so mad at Shenice and then got so mad at me. You have a supposed heterosexual man. I identify as heterosexual. Respect me. Explaining homosexual behavior. I have not explained homosexual behavior. I define some terms in the LBGT community as I was taught per T.S. Madison, per other people that I know. If I was wrong, just tell me. But then coming up here and then acting the whole fool, you're not representing your community that good, Solomon. And you got the first name of one of the wisest people in the world, and you're dumb. Don't come up here acting dumb. Come ahead and act like you got some sense. And teach us if we don't know something. But coming up here like that all sideways, that don't help nobody. Okay, Yashika Hillier said the dating pool has pee is pee water. and you know what? She's not lying. She's not trying. Okay, this says you should invite LBGT people on your show to teach them. I've had T.S. Madison on my show. I think that's a pretty well-educated person in the LBGT community, but I won't have your ass because you don't know how to act. I know when you go live, there are not thousands watching you, and you just pissed on your opportunity because you don't know how to act. That's so sad. All right, let me see. Okay, let's see what Derek Devon Jones said. Oh, your hair, is that your real hair? Wow, that is amazing. That's so artistic. Dear Larry, you for the non-binary folks, when it comes to gender, it's not just man and woman. Oh, I know about that. I'm still learning that a little bit. I do know about that. Yes, I do know about that. Yep. Thank you. So you teaching. But you need to go talk to Solomon because she don't know how to act. No, she don't know how to act. She don't know how to act. And I'm trying to be nice now. You want me to start joining on yourself because you're not gonna win. Oh, look at this. Look at Solomon. Your views, fake Larry. How you come on with 1K views? My views are fake. Lord, you see this? Let me just take you off the thing because you really making yourself look stupid. Everybody watched me grow from nothing to something over the last 4 years. And I ain't even finished growing, so keep right on watching me. Lord have mercy. You see how folks trying to mess me in the mall? I got prayer. And this you caught me on Sunday night. And I done did prayer. I would have dragged you. Let me see now. Somebody said we are fake. Yes, Angie B, that's the case. Most of the time, at least that's how I accept it. But it ain't that, that's how I accept it. And maybe that's my ego. When I see men or women obsessed with the way that they imagine I have sex behind closed doors, I just figure they just want it. And I can't blame them because there is gold on the tip. There I go. Let me just stop. Because I'm just gonna go too far. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's see what she said. Oh, this is Derek again. Dear Larry, you are teaching really well. I think that you being open to learn is a great thing for people like me who won't step in another traditional church. Now, Derek, thank you. Yeah, and the thing is, I do now, unless I'm really caught up in myself, I don't know another pastor, black man that identifies as I do, who loves everybody and cool and in the community and comfortable with myself and don't judge. I don't know nobody like me. Some of y'all in the chat, I meet y'all and over there Patreon. I'm like, oh, we so similar. I mean, but prior to that, I didn't know nobody like me. And thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm learning. I don't know everything. I was raised in the church and I got saved. Well, let me explain something. I got saved at 15 years old. Now, everybody know my story, molestation and all and stuff that happened and, you know, the same sextivities I experienced as a result of the molestation early on. Everybody knows about that. I share. I'm very open about that. But then everybody saw me get married, have children, you know, then end up getting divorced. And then me being single for the last 3 years. I don't know everything. In fact, all my job that I'm doing now, I'm still learning. I don't know everything. I'm pretty smart and well-read, but I don't know everything. But what I do know, that what Shenice said, Felicia Hawkins, do not. Oh, you pretty too. Thank you, Trelena Williams. And somebody else sent some super chat. Miss Tony, thank you. I'm learning. I don't know everything, but I'm still learning. But what I want to do on this platform is to bring all communities here on this platform. And it's like the LBGT community. Oh, and Republicans, and who else? It's another community. Just fundamental church people. Ooh, y'all, some of the nastiest people on the face of the earth. It's like we can't have it's like y'all can't have a conversation with everybody about anything, but then it's supposed to be the people who feel like you're under attack by people. I'm like, darn. I'm just gonna get some text from folks. Sure. That's right. There's gold on the tip. And I ain't talking about Black Magic. I'm talking about 24K. Let me see. I sent her the link. She said okay. She never came in, but she did tell me she wasn't looking right. So let me see if there anybody else is in my inbox that want to come in here and share. But Black women, let me say this. What Shenice shared in her post, you need to listen to what she said. Because she's absolutely right. It is a scientific truth. The likes and the comments are revealing who they're communicating with. Because see, this is the way that it's set up, the algorithm, you guys. It's not just who's DMing. It's not just who the page he's creeping and the page that is creeping him, but it's the phone numbers in his cell phone. It's the websites and the apps that he have downloaded. Did y'all hear what I said? Because y'all know I'm in the world of the digital world, so I know what I'm talking about when it comes to that. That is the truth. All right. What dating sites will you recommend for singles? Well, I would need somebody in here to recommend dating sites because the people that I have met online, Black, white, male, female, any identity they identify as, has been Facebook, has been IG. And this is what I do. Oh, I can show you this. This is how I do just friends. Okay. Now, if I meet you online and you hit me up in my inbox, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to leave you on read. I'm going to read what you say, and then I'm going to file it. And I got people in my inbox who have spoke to me every week or every day for months, and I never replied. Send me pictures. I might be nice and say, wow, you know, I may not say, oh, that is beautiful, that looks good to me, because that's sending the wrong message. I may be like, oh, wow, you know, I say something like, where did you take that at? Or who took that picture? You must really trust the person behind the camera. Just having conversation. So I may do that for years. And no, ain't no may. I'm gonna do that for years. And maybe, just maybe, this is even friendships. And listen to me. This is how I have done my. Hold on, man. Let me tell the truth. When I first got online in the 90s, I was a little stupid. But this is how I have been at least for the last 10, 15, 20 years. At least, maybe more than 20. It take a while. Now, people used to see me online, send me inbox, and show up at my church. You know, that I can't do nothing about that, and I may meet them in person, you know, at the church. But I'm talking about how I move now. I'm not that easy. And people that are up here, if you don't mind people knowing, you have to tell them, no, he ain't easy in no inbox. No, I'm not. I'm not. You know, I'll talk. If I see the inbox, I'll talk. But it's not, no, it's going to be a while. There's somebody I just met November that I've been talking to online about 8 or 9 years. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with the online space, because if I had the time to get, and plus I don't want to, hey man, like I'm gonna be talking to you all the time again. I don't have time for nobody, to tell you right now. I don't have no time for nobody. There's no time for nobody. No more than hey and bye. That's it. So what is deceitful, Lily? Lily, inbox me on Facebook. You can't tell me what's I'm gonna send the link. You can't tell me what's deceitful. I have a new dating website called I'mGlobalDating.com. It's a clean site with no fake account. It's a custom for save folk. This is because you asked Larry. No, this. Okay, I did ask. You weren't trying to use the platform to advertise in front of 2,981 people. That ain't what you were doing. Yes, dating online properly is going to be time consuming. It is, and it should be. Look. And Houston said 8 or 9 years, and that was a friend up. That's a male friend. That's not even something erotic or something that was sexual or sensual. That was just another pastor. Yeah, it takes that. That's how I operate. I like this. I like this. I like this. Jamal V. Latham. Are income requirements and job specs necessary for dating? Now, this is what I'm going to say. For me, education is most important. That's number one. Right behind that thing gonna come money. And with money comes employment and all of that. Now, I don't know, women, how it is for you. I wish Lisa was up here, but I hear her TV on. She's deep in the movie. That thing is thumping. And education is important for me because I'm sapiosexual. So if you ain't smart, in fact, outside of Lisa, the one I was dating before her was like 53 years old, 54 years old. And I was 30-something at the time. So they let you know right there, I ain't about that life. That ain't me. Sorry, Larry, relationship with the Lord. I don't know. I shouldn't say that. If that's what it is for you, great. But all that's some bull, for me, because what I have learned that somebody can be good with God, but they ain't good for me. I don't know if you even caught that, but I just dropped some wisdom right through there. They be good with God and good for the church and ministry, but this ain't good for me. And you'll find that out. So that shouldn't even be on your list. In fact, education, income, being consistently employed, all of that are God indicators of some spirituality or some spiritual ethics or some spiritual conduct or some spiritual character. That should be good enough. You can work with anything else. I don't care if they're Muslim. Thank you, Platinum Life Coach. I'm trying to help y'all through here. This is free out here tonight. This used to be something for patrons. We can jaw that back and forward. Someone that has had a job and been working. I'm about to surprise some of those that work with me, and I'm just gonna send them this link and tell them to get on, and I'm gonna see what they think. Lisa, hit this link. I'm gonna get the mother of my children on. Come on. See what she said. I said, nigga speaking in tongue and can't hold a job. That person is not spiritual. And her TV still on. She ain't about to hit that link. Someone said mental wellness. That's why for me, number one, education. Education is number one. So what Shenice said in her post is an absolute fact and true. Somebody said you need to go ahead and remarry Lisa. See. And I understand y'all saying that because you watching our show, you watching our interaction. You know we're good friends and we're family. I get it, but you guys forget that I was married to her 18 years. So me and her know what we want right now, and right now we don't want to be married to each other right now. I think we know what we want. I think we're pretty smart with that. So just enjoy what we have. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this question, Lisa.
Yes.
If you had to give Black women advice on dating online, particularly online, what would be some of your top 5 things to look for when dating online or looking for somebody online, a Black man or a man, period?
My top 5 things. Number 1, FaceTime. Because you don't know if you're getting catfished or not. So if they never want to be online, if they never want to talk to you live, it's probably not that person.
That's number 1.
Number 2, this is hard for me because I never would date online, but number 2, go through their profile.
To look for what?
To look and see who's his like, who are their friends? Do they have more females as friends? Do they have more males as friends? And
there you go. I know you weren't in the chat, so I know you don't know. I just said all that.
Yeah, make sure that see what kind of company they keep. Like my mama used to say, see what kind of company they keep. Number 3, dating online. Ugh, I don't know. Are we already dating or are we dating?
No, you're looking for a prospect.
I'm looking for a prospect.
He's hitting you up in your he's hitting you up in your DM, and y'all have already had like phase 1 chats. So what are you looking for online? You saying talk on FaceTime, check who. You're basically saying what Shenice said. Check the likes, check the follows, check that to see who.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 3, sometimes you can see their history if they're not smart enough. Check their history. See what they like online. See if they like. And number 4, I don't know, Reid.
I mean, it can just be 3. I think that was pretty good.
Because I don't. That's not a route that I really would go to, online dating.
Okay, but usually it's not a route that you would take. You don't do online dating, but would you suggest against it or for it? For others?
I mean, it's whatever they prefer.
Okay.
I can't tell you but I know there's more trouble than good with online dating. I do know that.
I don't know about that.
What you mean?
I think online dating is a gift from God.
Why you say that?
Because it's a way to expand intimacy and getting to know people. There's so much research you can do with somebody's digital fingerprint online. But before you couldn't do that, you was able to sit with them and just listen to whatever they say and learn them that way when you really don't really know who they are. Now there's so many things you can do to figure out who this person is. That's just my opinion.
I think it do more damage than good.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Okay, so let's pause. Now, do y'all see why everybody's talking about, oh, Larry and Alicia, y'all should be together? We are 2 whole different people, but we're very similar though. But we're 2 whole different people. Yeah.
I think more people that get more into the online thing, they're more. I don't know. I think this is just me. Maybe I'm a little old school. I don't know, but I feel like they got a little voyeur in them,
Mhm.
and it's not. You're into that not realness. So it's like a fantasy first. So you're into that fantasy field, whatever, and it's not really real. And then when you meet them in person, you really don't like the person because you really wasn't being yourself anyway. So
Now that now that's
I
really interesting because I am a voyeur.
I know that. That's why I said it.
You know, and all, and, but at the same time, who you meet online is who I really am. So I do understand how some people would use the internet to escape and create, falsities concerning themselves and who they are. So I get that.
Yes, most do that. Most are not themselves online.
I
I
don't know.
am myself online, but most, and most of the people online are creeps. They creepy. They are just creeps. I mean, you be like,
Well, I don't know what women deal with. I mean, I do run into some creeps, male and female, but I'm pretty sure women get it bad. I mean, cause everybody's after you.
as soon as this is a sign to look for too. As soon as you let somebody into your online space and they start going through everything all at one time, going back all the way to your first picture, like, block. I don't have time for this. And they hit you right in your inbox as soon as you accept, block.
Mm-hmm.
Too much
Okay.
going on. That means they've been stalking you for a while, been waiting and
Okay.
wanting.
Okay. Well, that's why I asked you to come up here because I think we're a good balance and people get a good view of both sides. I say it's a gift from God. You like, I ain't too sure, but it is what it is. But I do think somebody said internet's a playground for a narcissist. I do agree with that. I do.
Yeah, it's what we don't like about our children what they do online is that.
But that's not everybody, and that could be a phase.
What you mean?
It could be a phase when you first get. There's a lot of power at your fingertips. You can type in letters and numbers and get any information or access to anything in this world. So if you sort of have to catch up with the speed of the information. So maybe it's a phase. That person goes through the phase where they're not really being their true self, or they go through a phase where they're totally engulfed in the online world, as a narcissist or as a voyeur. But it could be a phase and they learn the balance.
I don't see that. I mean, that a phase. Yeah, you're right. I mean, but it's not a good thing to do if you're really trying to get to know somebody.
Okay.
You're not being yourself. I mean,
I think if you there's a way to handle it. I mean, make people inspect people, let people prove themselves. Inspect like what I do is starts online because I told somebody earlier. That's not calling no names, but there's somebody I just met person face to face in November that I have been talking to online for 8 or 9 years. But it took the first few years of communicating and talking. Then it went to actual exchange of phone numbers, which happened in 2017, I think. And then, I think if you set some things in line, I think you can end up creating real friendships and possibly even, because I told him I do this for everybody, whether it is romantic, whether it's male or female or platonic, it don't matter. Everybody has to go through that whole waiting. I shouldn't say waiting list, but I just have to protect. I mean, I got daughters, I got you, I got people who work with me and we're employed by the same company, or people who are employed by me. Who I let near me can change a whole lot of people's lives forever. So I'm very selective, you know. But I think if you put that in place, that can make online work.
8 or 9 years before I
It don't
meet
have,
you face to
it don't
face?
have to be that long. It don't have to be that
Oh.
long. You know.
Have I met anybody? I have not. Anybody that I have
The
been
devil
friends,
is a lie.
I have not met anybody online
The devil is a lie.
that I don't know them personally.
The devil.
Who?
The devil.
Who?
The devil.
Who? You keep saying the
The
devil,
devil you were married to, you met online.
but I already knew who that person was.
But you
I'm
didn't know
talking about a
physically.
total stranger.
But ain't everybody started out told a stranger who still came from online?
No, I'm talking about a total stranger that I don't know.
You knew they spouse. You didn't know them. And
No,
we
I
had
didn't
never.
know their spouse at all.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Online we did was all in the same room, chat room for years.
Who is you talking about?
Davina, Lisa. Davina.
Oh, that's not Reid. That is not the same.
It is.
It ain't.
It is.
It's not. I knew her husband, and we were
Right. But that's still online.
But I didn't meet that person online. I met them face to face first, because they came here for the concert.
But they hit you up online first.
Reid, that's not the same
It
thing.
is. It
It
is.
ain't.
Is.
Ain't.
Is.
It ain't. You talking about chatting and chatting and chatting. That's not the same thing.
All right.
Anyhow, I don't do that though. I'm trying to think. I don't.
You about to say y'all go talk and come back.
I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about.
That's how far somebody said, Lisa, how can you not know what Larry was talking about? But that's how far removed it is from her mind.
I done forgot all about that child. I don't even know. I thought you was talking about somebody else.
Oh no.
I thought you was talking about a person named that shall not be named. I thought you was talking about somebody else. Like,
oh, this ain't Patreon either. I forgot to tell you on the main page. Yeah, I forgot to tell you.
How dare you? I got on a headscarf. That is so not right. I don't understand. Why is y'all talking about this?
Because, let me tell you, Shenice, which is Tweet's daughter, she made a post and it says, I can tell what nigga is gay or on defense or trade, and then I can also tell a nigga that the gays like and he may be impossible, all by who likes his pictures. If it's more niggas in the likes than girls, ladies, he's suspect. Gays don't bark up trees that's not in the community, unless it's a homie or a random post about something innocent. True or false, in your opinion?
It's true.
Absolutely.
That's why I said you need to look at his likes and stuff. Do he got more female likes or male likes and all that kind of stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, that was harsh.
Yeah, she put it out there. Pretty. Kim Sims. Yes, we are at 8 o'clock. Oh, Sean Hall. You said she's live now. Oh, okay. I don't know why she didn't come over here to have a conversation, because them folk not coming over here to her page. These folk need to learn how to be mentor about an influencer. They be trying. Nobody got time to become an influencer the way I did. I mean, it's going to take you 4 or 5 years to build. But if I give you an opportunity to have a conversation on a platform and I put it out there, you better take it, because you won't get another one.
Wow.
Yeah, because you're going to have that conversation up here, because her posts are much more interesting than her lives. So that's gonna be a
Reid.
wah, wah, wah.
That's
It is
funny.
what it is. This is what it is. This is what it is. I mean, it ain't no shade. I would tell her that. Lisa, I just want you to know we love you, and if we ever catch lab with another woman, we breaking up. Sign Reid kids. Now y'all can't be like that now. You got to give me some room to
Why
be.
would y'all do him like that? First of all, Reid is funny.
Stephanie, I did send her a request and sent her the link to come on like Lisa, but she said okay, and I never heard nothing back. So I'm thinking either she have allies that are anti me and she can't come on the platform, or she just feel as though take this opportunity that Reid gave me by making it viral on his page. Let me see if I get the people over there. But she don't know how the internet work. That ain't how it's set up. It's not gonna happen. They're 2007 on 52. There was 3,000 something up here between YouTube and Facebook. That's not gonna happen for her. It's just how it is. Let's see. Okay, Oliver Clark says, I'm on the fence about it. And I think he's a patron. Some straight men will put thirst traps on Instagram or catfish because they know that they can make some money off gays. Very true. Some of those Insta influencers are true. Very true. But what she was saying, I think she was trying to give women a tip when it comes to online dating. I don't think this was necessarily about how to tell if a man is gay or not. Yeah, because the influencer like myself, we're gonna have everybody liking our stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that is true. I don't know.
Yeah, I
That
mean, 'cause-
trap stuff is real. They do
yeah,
that.
I mean, people do that. I know men who ain't studying another man, but will purposely put something up and welcome the likes and the interaction, engagement, the likes, especially the likes and the views of the LBGT community. I mean, because it's money. It's money based. But what she was trying to do, I think, is give women information when it comes to how to do this online dating thing, especially when you're doing it from Facebook and from IG. Because in my opinion, that's the best place to do it from. Then getting into one of them apps where they can make up an entirely different face. They can do it here too, but you can pretty much peep that. You can peep that though. You can peep that. Somebody said, yes, she over there with 55 views. See?
Aww.
But she has some friends that probably will keep her from aligning with me, or either she just thought would be a better thing to do. I don't know. But because if she's actually on live, now that don't make sense. What she told me, she said she ain't look good enough to be on live. So that would be opposite of what she told me. But hey, I don't
know.
Somebody say online dating is dangerous. It can be if you got to put certain Martha. You got to put certain things in place. Put certain things in place.
Even when you do put those certain things in place, some people still get hog tied up.
Yeah, that's
So you gotta be careful. That's why I say you don't know who. That the online world is vast. You don't know who you talking to. Because
Go ahead. Michelle Wins was saying, let's all go to her page and show love. You can. I'm about to get off anyway. You can definitely do that. And when you go over there, say I'm from Larry Live.
Reid.
So you were saying some folks get hog tied up, even though they
Yeah. Online dating sometimes ends up deadly because I guess it's because you like say you don't put no boundaries out there willy-nilly everybody. But to eliminate all of that, you need to at least, because that's what FaceTime I think is for, so you can tell if you talk to the same person, if that person look like that picture or whatever.
But see, this is the thing. I know people that met people in real life and end up dead.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
think it's a matter of what things you put into place.
That's true. This the kind of person I am. I think I'm a drab online because we'll be talking, whatever. Which, like I said, I don't do that. The reason why I don't do it is because as soon as I do show interest, when can I come see you? Then when they start doing that, I disappear.
That's too much to quit.
I disappear and never talk again.
And people got to realize you ain't. We aren't just single people. We're single parents.
Right.
That's a whole different ball game.
People just want to have sex. That's all it is. They don't care about nothing else.
Mm.
I'm not used to that type dealing. So I go into a shell. And that's it. I don't talk no more. So I pretty much don't talk online like that. It's pretty much a hey, and that's it. And
Oh,
you,
they said that she's on her live, and she did say she didn't want to come over here because she looked bad. She said her skin is broken out. They said it is bad. Oh, okay. I understand that. I get that because there's a lot more people over here. But I understand that. I get that.
she see, I got on a headscarf.
But Lisa, but your skin is not bad and broke out. They said her skin is broke out real bad.
I mean, she could have a black screen.
I told her that. I told her, but I guess she forgot about that part. Anyway, let me see. Lisa, you said some people just want to have sex. What you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
What it's about.
Oh, let me read you something that Jason McCrae said, and I think this is true too. But y'all not gonna agree with this. Let me help y'all real quick. Now, this is coming from a gay man. He professes being gay. Stop telling DL men to come out and be with men. They don't want to be with men. They just enjoy sex with men. Just like that married man don't want to be with you. Hope this helps. Now, I would not have understood this statement he's making probably about 5 years ago, maybe, definitely not 10 years ago. But I found this to be true. There are men who have sex, enjoy fully having sex with multiple women and multiple men, but they're not interested in being with a man. And they're not interested in being with one woman. It seems like they're just interested in just living their life and having sex. But then what some of their women will say when they find out, which I think they should know, in my opinion, if he's going to do that, then the woman should know. If he's going to do that and the woman don't know, then I think that's a problem.
Yeah, we're gonna fight.
Yeah, I think that's a problem because I think you should be honest, as completely honest with the person that you are having sex with, even if it's not easy to do. You're gonna have to find a way to just be like, look, just hold your butt cheeks together, drop your head, and say, "I like boys." You got to tell the truth, But there are lots of people. There are more people. Now, this is another truth y'all probably not gonna be able to take, but this is science and biology, and a little bit of the culturology. There are more, in context of her statement, trade and bisexual men than there are gay. There are more bisexual people than there are gay. Gay is just a small group of people.
Okay.
But here's the caveat. But there are a whole lot of people, male and female, having gay sex.
Okay. You just said the same. That's the same thing.
No, I didn't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's not
You
the same.
said there's a lot of people. You said the same statement twice. But
I said there's.
my thing is this. This is my thing.
I get what you're saying. I get. Yeah. I did say the same statement. Yeah. I got you. I got what you're saying that.
But I know that. I understand that.
That's why you got to ask questions.
But my thing is, those people that are on the DL, I have a problem with that if they're in a relationship with a female, because they should know, and they should get the opportunity to be like, they want to stay with you or not. Okay, so if that's where I don't like the D. Okay, you like to have sex with me,
but see that's what you call DL or trade. Because both of them they're closeted and nobody knows.
Yeah, that needs to get done away with in 2021.
Yeah,
you need to start being open with that, because we already know everybody do it. So
I don't know if this is because the world that I'm in. I don't think, and I would need the LGBT community male to tell me. I don't think there's a lot of DL and trade men. Now, please, it could be the world that I'm in, so you're gonna have to tell me. I'm gonna look in the comments because I don't really know. I don't think they are. I need to call somebody to find out.
Is it? I don't know.
I think that used to be. I don't think that's the case anymore.
I do think it's a difference, though, if you get done or you're doing it. I think there's a difference.
Lisa,
I'm just saying.
You're gonna make me laugh.
You're doing it. You still the man.
And I
but if
did.
you get done too, we gotta part ways. Sorry. I'm just saying.
Oh my God. I'm gonna tell you why I'm so tickled. Because I've heard someone say that from the LGBT community.
What?
They said, this is what it said, but if it comes out that a man been having sex with other men, that could be bad still. Said, but to find out he having sex with other men and he getting done, that makes it terrible.
Tell me. I know it.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the difference for me. Now I ain't.
Oh, Cece says she dated 3 DL men. That's interesting.
Wow, 3?
I mean, but when you look at the math, that's the dilemma of black women dating online. I mean, that's the math is against you.
Yeah.
The more than it is man.
We got to figure out what it is that they doing that.
Okay, let's talk about this. Lady Trelini Williams. Oh, I had this comment. This was a council session when I was square box pastoring in the square box. That could be an issue. That could be an issue for you because there's going to be a lot of men. There are quite a bit of men who have played on the sexuality spectrum and then found out where they live now. And they realize, okay, I prefer women. I prefer heterosexualities. I'm emotionally attached and attracted to women only. I can't emotionally attach to a man. But they have had that experience.
Yeah.
You said that has been with another man, period, past, present, no thanks. What about the man that's been molested? So think about that. I'm not making your statement wrong, because that's what you want. But you really think about that. And I'm not trying to get you or any woman to settle. You know, pray, believe, hope, and see what happens. But let's just consider. Yeah. Pat Montgomery, she said, I'm with Layla Trelane. Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna make that request, I don't want what if somebody said I don't want any woman that has ever been touched by another woman?
Yeah, only reason why that statement is a little strict is because I know in the military, men when they deploy from their family, you know,
Jail, same thing.
yeah, when they deployed and they can't be, they love their wives or whatever, but they take on a pact with their bunk partner.
Mine, I saw yours.
To get off, they take it. Then when they come back from deployment, don't talk to me, nigga. Don't we don't get together, this was just for deployment. So I won't kill myself.
Yeah.
And people that's in sports, you hear about that. Oh, college. Come on now.
Jail.
They do
And
it.
y'all know black men go to jail.
Yeah, so I mean, I get that statement, but
Yeah.
I think because of me being around, knowing that it happens, and I've
Ooh,
seen people that made that choice while we was overseas, but then when they come back, they have children. It's
yeah.
just it's like it never happened. They just didn't want to. I don't know. And then their logic was crazy too, because it was like, well, they didn't think if they did it, they wouldn't cheat on their wife because was doing it with.
We're not gonna say that logic is crazy.
I
We're
mean,
gonna,
but that's what they would say. It was
but
like crazy.
but but I know it's like I get what you're saying. I know why you're saying it's crazy, but I don't want to make nobody feel like
But
it's
then
crazy.
again, I can understand it because they're really not emotionally attached to the person.
There you go.
Yes.
Bam. Because for those type men, it is a nut that they enjoy with somebody that they trust. They don't even have the capacity to emotionally connect with that man like they would with their woman or with their wife. It's not even possible. So now that is a truth that women, you guys need to remember that is a greater possibility that he messed with another dude and there's no emotional connection than him messing with a chick and there's no emotional connection. He's going to be more likely to not have emotional connection with the dude than he is the chick. He get with another chick. Some of us wired a certain kind of way. We cannot have sex with a chick and not be attached emotionally. A well man is going to get attached to a woman the first time he lay down with her. The first time he lay down with her, he's going to get attached to her emotionally forever. If that man is not well and is a doll, he can easily do that. But a well man, he can't do that. Keyword well. Keyword. Okay, I saw somebody in here say, I don't want a man that have sex with another that have had sex with another man because I don't want AIDS. Okay, let's really unpack that. I mean, because that is, I'm not gonna call you wrong for your thought, but it's really antiquated because we understand now that when it comes to sexually transmitted diseases, this is not a gay or straight thing at this point in our society. This is a matter of, are you been safe or not? Have you been taking care of yourself? Do you love yourself? Are you protecting yourself and the person that you're sleeping with? Because that's what that conversation is as relates to AIDS, HIV. AIDS, HIV should not be connected to the LBGT community anymore, in my opinion. I don't know what the stats are, but in my opinion, it shouldn't be. Mm-hmm. Kim Sim said, wait, what, Larry? This must vary by state. Emotionally attached after sex. No. Keyword is a well man. A well man. A well man. can't lay down with a chick.
Question: Why is it that women get a stigma
Ooh,
and but when they can sleep with a dude and be like, all right, you can leave now. You know, I don't want.
That woman ain't well. She's not
But
well.
I'm just saying, why do women get the stigma when they're sleeping around or they're like doing what men do? Why do they get a stigma and men, oh, he just being a man, but women, she's a hoe?
I mean, because it's double standards. But let's get down to the root. The root is a woman that's able to do that, she's not well. A man that's able to do that, he's not well. Point blank period. But women are dinged for it because we really have let the standard, y'all have let the standard down for us. That's the real. See, the standard is set by y'all according to what we do. What y'all accept can determine what we do. But y'all have accepted us being dogs. So that's why we're dogs. That's set by women.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all never accepted us back, then we wouldn't be that way. That's why we cannot take y'all cheating on us. We can't take y'all leaving us. I was just talking about this 2 days ago. I didn't even tell you, at least I can. This revelation me and Marco was riding in the car. Is well, I share that part on the TV on our show. But the reality is that women, there's a pattern. Y'all take, and y'all there. I mean, y'all are bend yourself out of shape to make it work. And it's the most wonderful thing in the world about y'all. That's why y'all are mothers, men with a womb, with an opening. Y'all are still phenomenal. But sometimes that's not what we need. We need y'all to be like, look, this is not going to work. And I love you to death and I will be there for you, but you got one time, nigga. Maybe two, because you ain't perfect. But you can't be this way. And it has to be the collective. It can't be a woman here, a woman there, one there. In order to get us to change, it's going to have to be all y'all have to come together and raise the standard. Because some of y'all accepting some bullshit. And so when we get to the barbershop, I'm talking about the barbershop, and we talk and we find out how it's working at your house, we're going to go back home and try that. Because
why y'all can't grow up? It's like we got to grow y'all up.
Y'all mamas. It's a shame.
No mamas.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, that's already broke down. Yeah, that's y'all gonna have to raise the standard up.
Y'all got to do better too.
I know we do.
You know you a dog, so stop being a dog. It's just point blank and simple. What do you mean?
I get it. You're right.
I don't understand why.
But y'all got to raise the standard too.
Even with the standard raised, it seems like we still get blamed, and I don't think that's how it should be. Men need to start taking responsibility for their actions and stop wanting to be mothered by their girlfriends.
It's not what we want to be mothered. Some of us need to be mothered and say, no, no, I'm not accepting that.
Some of us need to be fathered.
Yeah.
But we can't look at it in y'all because y'all wanted us to do everything. I don't think that's fair. I really think that men need to sit down and do an evaluation within themselves before they start trying to come off at us like that. I don't think that, and that's probably why I'm single to this day, because I don't have time to be raising nobody. It don't make no sense. It just don't make it's a complete turnoff. If I can do more than you, you're not for me. So what? Oh, I done went off into a rant, didn't I? But I'm just putting, and I can do a lot of things. So if I can do more than you, you're not for me. You're just not for me. So don't even waste your time.
I really hate it for whoever gonna try to come to you. Unless you just lower your standards. I'm
Oh,
really
happening again. So it's just gonna
um,
be
and
bunch of
you need to be driving better than you, riding better than you. Oh my God. Lord, I done made it horrible for somebody.
whatever. What?
You said whatever.
Yeah, I'm not doing that again. I'm not lending out no $500 to no niggas.
Hmm. Listen,
And
you
not
lent $500 to somebody.
yeah, and didn't give me my money back. And I sent a cash out too. Request. Give me my money back. Mm-mm. That's what it is. So that was a young person too. So he messed it up for all the young guys that probably would have wanted to date me. Too late. He messed it up. I said,
Listen, you
it's,
can't get that way to that young guy.
hmm?
You can't get that way to no young guy.
What are you
You know,
talking about?
my children gonna be looking at a young guy like,
I ain't. Mm-mm. But yeah, it's I don't like that type talk because I feel like men are just too hard on women. I
let's,
just
let's,
feel
let's deal with this comment. Somebody said, Wilma Phillips says, Lisa, go find you a man. Larry ain't gonna marry you. What make you think that she want to marry me? What make you think she waiting around to marry me? I mean, where did that come from? I think that was derogatory. Make like she waiting around to marry me. We are together to raise our children. And what make you think that she just want to marry me? You want to marry me?
that
Don't do
pretty
that.
low of me to be waiting on a person that I've been married to for 18 years to marry me again.
Hey, please say that. You were with me for 6 years and got the tip of the gold tip of my bean over and over and over and over again. It could be that you done got filled up with it.
I'm sitting here. Please marry me. Oh gosh, that ain't even my nature. That's not even my character.
And
Oh,
she's an older woman, so I want to hurt her feelings.
they
But
got they gotta
Wil-
learn because that's not me at all.
Wilma, watch the show. Sign up Patreon so you can watch our show, Reading Things My Way, and go and watch.
And if you really know me, you know I ain't going to find nobody. They better find me. I don't go looking
Got
for
to
no,
be,
huh?
got to be new. But I ain't gonna disrespect the older woman. You know, I'm full. I ain't gonna mess no older woman, but too much.
How a woman say, don't be fast. I'm not a fast person, so I don't
Hmm.
find people.
There,
Wow.
there been another day I would have dragged with.
What? It ain't worth it.
Well, and then I got to protect my pack too. They ain't gonna let nobody come at you sideways right in front of me like that. It's
I
not gonna work.
mean, I don't think she was coming at me sideways. If she was, I mean,
Well, who? Well, that's how I took it.
no.
Mm. Somebody said she tried to get rid of Lisa for herself. That ain't gonna work.
Ooh,
Although I do tend to like older women, but it's I can just tell that's not really what that would go for her. Larry and Lisa, I had to log on my phone just to laugh at y'all. Tell Big Mama to get ready for morning prayer. Yeah. 8 morning prayer for patrons only. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you, Shenice, for causing this conversation call. Without the post, we would not have had this conversation tonight. Those of you that are watching, you need to become a part of Patreon. I am telling you, it is the community that you have been praying and asking God for. A community that you laugh, you learn, we pray together, we talk about any and everything, and we also get richer and get better together. Many of you, I found out today, I missed that class. I totally forgot about it. Are people that have took the stock tips and made so much money. There's one thing I can tell you is that I see the tip. I see it before it go up. I can't tell you when to get out. So you have to be led by the Lord when you get when you get out. You get in when I tell you get in and do some call options with that, you're gonna be all right. I just put the link in there for Patreon and also reading things my way. Our first 5 uploads already up. Watch it from episode 1 all the way to upload number 5. Go to readingthingsmyway.tv and you can stream it there for 48 hours. Enjoy yourself with that. Become a patron. Go ahead and sign up right now. Become a patron. Yes, I missed the class that I was supposed to be, but it wasn't the class with the stock market expert in it. It was another class, but I missed it. I totally missed the class. All right. And I'll talk with you guys later. Take care of yourself. The Lord bless you. Bye.